That's only because even earlier we had given emergency powers to them, post-Uri. We had also given this delegation of powers for the armed forces to choose what they want to buy in terms of ammunition, keeping 10I in mind. Now, we are also very clear that if they quickly want to purchase some ammunition again, post-Pulwama, we've said they can go ahead. So, this happens, at least in the NDA government under Modi, this happens as and when the armed forces feels that it wants to have that little margin to acquire quickly the ammunition that they may require. It happened post-Uri, it happened also from the point of view of 10I requirements, and it's happening now post-Pulwama.
Ma'am, as Defence Minister, you've seen a very, very major operation, you know, in as far as Balakot was concerned. What were your feelings that day? What was your experience during the Balakot? Did you feel that suppose this doesn't work out, you know?
Well, you do have that concern, not so much for success or failure, but more from the point of view of your men, your warriors. And to that extent, somewhere you will still have that pang of, you know, I hope everything goes fine. But as I've said somewhere else earlier too, that morning when I had the call around 4, great sense of relief that everybody was safe and back.
And when the attack happened on India, when their aircraft came, do you react? What is your first reaction when you know that India has been attacked?
There is no reaction. You've got to just only be sure that everybody is on board and things are moving as per plan. You're not actually literally telling them what to do at the ground. That they're fully capable of handling. But you're only making sure that the information flow is credible, the information flow is adequate for you to be seized of what next.
But, the armed forces do come under the civilian leadership. So this decision making, the call has to be taken by the Supreme Commander, by the Defence Minister, by the Prime Minister. So you are part of that decision making.
Obviously. And that is why I'm saying that all of us will have to be together in taking the decision. And if so long as all of us are together in making that decision, I think there shall not be a hitch, and this is what was proved not once, more than once.
It was a team decision, right? Because there are accusations that it was just a one-man show, that it was only Prime Minister Modi who decided and there was no team that was working. Do you think?
Well, I think it's very difficult to convince you media about what constitutes a team, and when was the team first. Did you have a Sri Ganesh, and after that did you sit together, then after that did Modi ji wear his blue suit, and what color clothes you were wearing? Impossible to please you all. But these are things on which, in the national interest, all of us are working together. And even after very probing questions, many of us have answered it to give the credibility of the decision-making process to the extent that we can. Feel happy, not just you, anybody else, if you want to spend some time speculating on it. But welcome, no problem.
With these feathers in your hat, why didn't you jump into electoral politics this time?
Well, on the election, I think it's the party which decides who does where and who contests from where. So I go by that.